Hello, my name is Angel Uten, and this is my teacher disposition video. Question 1. What dispositions do you possess that make you a successful teacher? I believe I possess all the dispositions in one form or another, but the one that I feel strongly about is that all students have the ability to learn. I feel that way because I know all students can learn, and I do believe that sometimes we have to research different methods and techniques to make sure that the students receive the information that we're giving them. Sometimes we have to reach out to parents for reinforcement so they can help at home because it takes a village to teach these children. Sometimes we have to get involved with other teachers and learn from one another to make sure that the students, they're ingesting this information so that they can use it in their educational career. Question number 2. What dispositions do you need to work on to grow as an educator? I feel I can work on compassion. I am compassionate, but there is always room for growth. I learned in my first year of teaching that my students face a lot of things once they leave out of my classroom. A lot of my students, once they arrive home, their parents aren't there because they work multiple jobs. Sometimes the students are there with siblings in the evening that, that sometimes don't make them do their homework or don't make them do the things that they need to do to be prepared for the next day of school. So I had to learn and be compassionate towards those areas with my students, because some things that I may, put on the priority list for my children, all parents are sometimes not able to put that on their top level of importance for their children, and I have to be compassionate towards that. Question 3. What are the expectations of a professional in the field of education, and how will you uphold these expectations? I believe when I, decided to be an educator, I'm an example to students. My students look at everything. They watch everything I do. They watch how I engage with my colleagues. They watch how I engage with other students. They're looking at my temperament. They want to see how I react to certain situations. They watch everything, so I feel like I have to, dress a certain way. I have to speak a certain way. Even outside the classroom, I have to watch what I do because social media is very big. So I do watch what I put on my social media because it's so easy for students to find you. And I want to be a great example to my students, and I want them to see me in a professional light. So to uphold that, once I walk through the door, I'm a teacher. You know, anything I have going on personally, it stays at the door. When I walk in the door, I'm ready to teach, I'm ready to engage, I'm ready to give my students my undivided attention. That concludes this video. Thank you.